my gosh.
Do you see the size of that rock?
I'm kind of happy that I'm not the one driving.
I mean, look how tall that thing is, dude.
I think there's gonna be a lot of winching up this one.
This is the B of Goodrich Tires 24 Hellback Trail Challenge, presented by HP Tuners, brought to you by Flex, Rocks, and Rollovers.
In between two? That's the trail?
Yeah. Welcome to hell and back.
This one's a little intimidating.
So here's the lines.
What do you think, man?
Either you go here and you shoot straight up, or you go around and then come in where Max at and go up there.
This is it? Like, there's no other way?
There's a bypass, but it's super nasty too.
Oh, well, I think the last time I hit it, I rolled.
Right? Are you going to be a little nervous?
Yeah, I'm definitely nervous.
I walked the bypass, and the bypass is nasty too.
It's not really a bypass. It's just like a second way up.
Here's a question. That lip at the top where Mac is, that tree limb to the left, is that going to be an issue for anybody low body?
We're not going to fit in that.
Getting it done, boys.
Yeah, everything's ready to rock and roll. Alright, Thomas rolled on this thing last time, so he drove it as far as he was comfortable with it. Now he's pulling line at the end. This is probably what the majority of us is going to do.
Straighten down or what? A little bit past here. Right?
If you start this trail with a full tank, is there ever a concern of running out of gas? Like,
Depends on your motor.
Yeah. Running out of gas, like 4 out of 5 hell and backs.
We've already ran really low on gas and it wouldn't start, so I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't even think about that on this.
Well, the last line I got a little bit of body damage down here. I'm gonna try to not do that again and see if we can crawl this. If it feels comfortable, I'll keep going. If not, then I think I'm gonna hook up the winch at the top, keep it loose and still try to crawl it with the winch as a safety. And if not, then we'll just winch on up.
I want to know where the pink helmet is. I saw winch line. I saw it.
Here it is, our nemesis for tonight. Thomas told us about this many times. He rolled off this just a couple weeks ago pretty badly. It's super sketchy because the wall we're about to climb is super steep, off camber, and covered in sand. It's not really about the climb itself, it's just if you don't have it, you're screwed.
as high as we can, hook the winch on, and trust that Warren Factor 55 will get us to the top.
We're at 4 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 3 rigs past the big wall, putting the abuse on the cars. Everybody's getting tired, everybody's getting wore out. I'm hoping we kind of catch a second wind after this, clear this wall, but we're putting in work on the winches right now. We're coming up probably a 30-foot wall.
I'm glad that one's over. That was stressful.
Thank you, Justin.
Gotcha, bro.
He fixed my winch line earlier. I had total trust in him.
You don't even need the help, baby. You're just pretty. Nice job, Alex. Way to go, buddy.
Thanks, brother.
So my plan is I'm going to scoot a little bit more over here, and then I'm going to shoot it, clear that, hopefully clear that stump, and head straight for him.
Good climb, dude. That's a good climb.
Rory's the man. That's it. That's all there is. That's all anybody needs to know.
How do you do it, man?
Well, there's a whole lot of hoping for the best.
You're the first one. At it earlier. I'm going to try to just crawl it real slow and see what that does. If that doesn't work, we'll bump it. If that doesn't work, we'll winch.
fun. So I think that was the last real obstacle, I hope. It's like 5 in the morning or
4:12.
But yeah, it seems like 5, I don't know.
Man, stop between a rock and a hard place. What I know is that we got a long way to go and not much time left to do it in.
Hey man, we're gonna do it.
Well, we're doing it.
So, has there ever been a hell and back that's all just one trail?
Rugged
Mountain, that was one trail.
That was just one trail. And we made it out like on the dot. 24 hours on the dot.
Well, we got 4 hours to go here.
All right. Yeah, cut passengers, you come up.
Passenger!
Hold on. It's the other way. You know, we thought it would be easier. It was easier, and then until it wasn't. So, trying to put a size, 8 Jeep in a size 5 hole right here. Yeah.
Was that a whoa or was that a woo?
I was just trying to stop. I was trying to get your attention, All right, whoop, now past. All the way past. All the way past.
How you feeling? What time is it? And how much we got left?
No idea what time. It's like 4 a.m. So I guess we got like 5 hours left-ish. I don't know. We're just doing stuff. So sun's not up yet. So we're still driving. So we're just here doing a little body work. I've made some bad decisions before.
Under there.
The line that led to that was one of them.
He looks very disappointed when he sleeps.
Does he have a sad, sleepy face? We're not sure if this is a terrible idea or a questionable idea.
I love it.
Not sure if it's good.
Okay, so we're gonna get far away. We've soft shackled it for safety, so if it slips off, it's only gonna slip off like a couple inches.
4:30 a.m. I'm spent.
Little more. Little more. Little more. Little more. Little more. Yeah, I don't know if she's going.
It's still moving a little. But it's going to spring back, so you're going to want to
Okay. A little more. Okay, let off.
Look at that.
Oh, we're good.
Man.
Fixed. Ian, you were my hero.
Oh, look at that. Don't thank me, thank the winch.
Thank you, Warren and Factor 55 for this body work. It was great. Good.
Alright, well I can definitely follow the loose dirt as we come up and crest over and just try to stay driver as much as we can.
Yeah, there's nothing else up here at driver's side that'll hang you up.
Alright, sounds good. Well, you know, the bypass really isn't a bypass. It's more of like an option.
Yeah.
Like option A, option B, option C. Like I'm just taking another option.
Well, he'll have more of a crazy time doing it though.
Excellent trail, I must say. As gnarly as it is, I'm impressed I haven't had to winch more.
What happened, man?
I had a loose battery cable. That's what freaking got me my damn pink helmet.
Make sure you'll never miss an episode by subscribing to our YouTube channel and activating that notification bell.
Found a half a bottle of water, so I'm in good shape there. That's some hydration. I'm tired. I'm losing my voice. Stuffy from all the dust, but we're having a good time, man. It's awesome.
So why are we winching?
Well, we're just getting bored with regular driving, so we thought we'd do this for a change. You know, since Warren and Fact 55 are a sponsor, it's more fun this way.
What's going on, Mac?
Just winching. Oh yeah, I'm one happy camper because this baby is coming off. Going to Mr. Ian Johnson for like the 37th time tonight, I think. Sorry, Ian.
Apparently there's a rock stuck between my tire and the wheel tub. Quite exciting.
6 a.m.
So we got how many hours is that left on the clock?
That puts us 3.5 more. I think we'll make it down there for breakfast.
You know what's on the menu for breakfast?
More breakfast burritos, which were fantastic yesterday morning.
So it's almost 6 a.m., which means I woke up almost exactly 24 hours ago, and this is how I've spent my entire day.
I think the second half of this trail is a lot trickier than the first half.
approaching the 24 hours. That's all.
It is 7:15 and we are at our final obstacle. I earned myself a pink helmet just a minute ago because my ARB compressor went out. Hot-wired it, should be good to go now. Hope we don't have to do it again. This is our final big bang. It is I would say it's a waterfall slash V-notch. It's a waterfall that is so tight that you have to kind of get your tires up over it and leave the waterfall underneath you. It's not for the faint of heart, and especially after what, 22.5 hours of wheeling so far. Let's see what these guys have in store for us for the final obstacle of the 5th anniversary 24 Hell and Back Trail Challenge presented by BF Goodrich Tires and HB Tuners.
Being the wild card was huge for me. I really wanted it, and I hope I put on a good show for everybody, showed them my driving talent and the capabilities of my Jeep.
Tell you what, this is the most incredible trail that we have ever been on. I can't even describe it. It was so epic.
jam.
What was the hardest part of the 24 hours?
Not staying awake, actually, which was kind of surprising.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be more of a challenge, but I think the adrenaline kept us going, at least kept me going. You know, this poor guy had to walk the whole thing. I don't think he sat in the Jeep once.
Hey, turn it that way.
Of course, the very last line out of here, I tried to hot shot it instead of crawling it. I got all excited.
Wouldn't listen to Dad.
And then ended up with a winch and another pink helmet. You know, everybody's rig's just handled so different on all the lines. You know, all the drivers have different talents, so it's just really cool. And anytime anybody got stuck or broke down, everybody came together as a team. You know, everybody was passing around that pink helmet, having fun, signing it.
I got you, bud. Safety first. Hey, does this count if everybody has the winch up? Yeah, I also need you to sign that. I already did. Oh, okay. All right, just making sure. All right, go faster.
What do you think
All
about
right.
that assist?
I was about to call this because I don't want people's rigs to get completely crunched up last minute, but apparently everybody's up for it, so.
Hey, we've been through some nasty stuff today.
Exactly.
All right, Peck Brothers!
That was brutal. That was harder than I thought it was gonna be. Everything from the wheeling to the staying up to everything. Yeah, long nights, long hours, busting butt. It was totally worth it.
The front axle was over the finish line when it broke.
Oh.
That's the way it rolls for us.
Yep.
There you go, buddy.
Savage!
I'm gonna count our blessings. If that would have happened halfway through that trail, oh my gosh.
Be calling the nearest helicopter.
We would be trying to figure out how to just start living on that trail because this thing would have never come out of there. Last obstacle! Last obstacle! I don't know what this is all about.
You got to bottom the steering box out and then turn. And it should force it.
Go, Winchman, go, Winchman, go! Go, Winchman, go, Winchman, go!
The second half of the trail, everything just went downhill. And it was just like, you just had to put a smile on, and we're just in this to have fun, and it was a freaking riot though to see all of those Jeeps, all those guys, everyone work together there. You know, even when everybody's exhausted and cold and tired, and you know, it was really a cool thing to see everybody together like that. I've got to give huge props to the camera crew and the production because we film and edit our own videos, and so we know how hard and how much work that is. Those guys I'm not kidding. They are tier 1. I mean, it was back and forth up the obstacles. They didn't complain the whole time.
They didn't get irritable.
No,
They
it was
went
like
they went without food,
Yeah.
water. They were red.
they worked
faced.
the whole time.
I'd have been complaining before we even started. Thank you to the whole Flex Rocks and Rollovers crew. That was just the best time ever. I'm glad that we were able to get a Jeep running and down here, because if we would have missed that, I'd have been pretty sad. So thank you guys for putting this on. It's been amazing, and I hope you guys all love it.
I broke an axle shaft at the very first. We didn't have any other issues until the very last obstacle, and we had the Peck brothers broke a pitman arm shaft. So 2 breaks at the very beginning, the very end, just to let us know that if we come back, be expecting some hell. This trail's literally just over a mile long. It takes everything you have, your A game, and a well-built rig to get through it.
What you got there?
Oh, it's just a chunk of my body. Yeah, it's my new necklace, like Flava Flav. I'm gonna hang this around my neck.
We had a lot of things fighting us to come here at all, and we pushed through it, so we were really dedicated to make this decision for some reason.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think the fact that we took 36 hours to make a 24-hour drive.
But man, that's what we do, all right? That's what we do. When you want someone to bring a vehicle that has no business being on a trail, you call Ian and Ricky.
Maybe a little bit over. All the way, passenger, just a tad. There you go. Straighten up a little. There you go. All right, now cut into it. Which way, driver? Yeah. Driver. There you go. Keep it, driver. Keep it, driver.
Ricky was here to make sure everyone's RCV made it all the way through, and I was here to prove that a lumpy old YJ on leaf springs can take on and compete and complete 24 hell and back. Bam.
Good job, Ricky.
Yeah, I'll take the credit for that one. That was calculated.
It's fun when we arrive and we're like, yay, finally 24 hell and back. 2 a.m., it's not fun. Sun comes up, it's fun again. So now it's fun again. So now I'd come back and do it again.
Yeah, I would concur.
Yeah.
As a first-time goer, getting invited, I'm like, okay, like, they expect my rig to be able to keep up with everyone else. And when I got here, pretty much the only full-bodied rig with glass. I'm the only one that can't remove my windshield. I'm the only one who has electric windows and working taillights for that matter. So I figured after seeing the state of the other rigs, I'm gonna have one heck of a time keeping up. And I was right.
Rubicon definitely did everything I could ask of it. There were some spots where I needed some help, and that's fine. No shame in pulling line, but apparently there's shame in wearing the pink helmet. I definitely got to wear that. But man, there's something about doing something hard and staying awake for 24 hours and doing some of the most difficult trail you've ever been on. It feels like you've accomplished something. Like, it feels good. I definitely got some things to fix on the Rubicon. Definitely things I want to change about it, and I think it'll just make it better for the next one. I was kind of skeptical on how we'd do a trail that's little over a mile long in 24 hours. I'm like, can't we could probably winch the entire thing faster in 24 hours than driving it. Man, that was tricky. Probably the hardest part about it all, though, was the little breaks in between. After you got up an obstacle, you had to wait for the car in front of him to go, and the car in front of him to go, and the car in front of him to go. And so you're sitting there for a minute, and you just start dozing off. Around 3 a.m. it really starts to kick in, and you're like, why am I here? My favorite one to watch had to be the wild card. Man, he showed up, and I want to say he showed all of us up. Surprised us, definitely, for sure. That guy can drive. Keep winching. It blew me away. This was a lot of fun to be a part of and watch all these guys come together and chuck their rigs up crazy stuff.
Didn't really know what to expect on my first hell and back. I mean, they say, yeah, you're gonna drive for 24 hours. Didn't really think that would actually happen, but here we are, it happened. That trail was way tougher than I anticipated. Challenging the whole time. Super fun. I had a good time for 24 hours, so. I picked lots of lines that looked easier last night because I wanted to make it to this point. So it's harder than everybody thinks it is. And the mental fatigue, like not sleeping, you make bad decisions. Yeah, it's harder than I thought it was going to be.
Holy cow. Talk about not giving up.
I've watched all of Marvin's video, all the 24 hours to hell and back, and they looked exciting. I mean, I like challenging myself. I like pushing myself, seeing if I build a rig that's capable of doing the things that they were doing. So I didn't think about it. When he invited me, I'm like, yeah, sign me up. I'll do it.
When we watched him, I thought it was just another wheeling trip, but once we get here, it's a lot more than that. It's way more in depth.
Going out with some swag, dude.
That wasn't on purpose, just so you know. That was complete luck, but we'll take it.
This is another hell and back down. Why do you keep doing this?
Because I love it. Because it's the best, greatest, most exciting thing of the year for me. It is the biggest, the largest amount of work, the most amount of responsibility, and just overall, like, the biggest project of the year for us.
Fine.
Driving to the trail, I think for the first time, I teared up for a second. I was like, man, finally, like, we're finally going. We're finally doing this. All these months of hard work, long hours at the office finally paid out.
Great.
Especially this year with all these people that came out to support, and like, I don't know, like, none of these people need to be here, especially now with people that have extremely large, extremely large following, and can do this kind of stuff every day. They all work in this industry. They don't need somebody like me to put on an event like that. It means the world to me, and it's really, really cool. And then especially how well it went, it's just unbelievable. I did not have a dead point at any moment. I was at certain moments I was relaxed and just talking to the guys, and I had no point in those 24 hours where I was really tired or sleepy. I was exhausted. Yeah, I'm still exhausted. I'm beat, but I'm still not tired. My adrenaline level is still through the roof.
This is your first hell and back, and you were a boss. You freaking killed it out there, and when people were like, nah, wench, you're just like, I came here to wheel. Tell me about that.
Well, I mean, like you said, I built this car 8 years ago. I can tell you almost anything it'll do in any situation. I mean, I've watched the videos, so I knew it was going to be pretty gnarly and a long event. Just, with the filming and getting everything and all that, and yeah, it was, but it was still pretty fun. It was with a great group of people. So you have everybody's BSing and talking, and it was awesome. The camaraderie and just everybody helping everybody when things got bad. When it gets early in the morning and everybody's getting to that point where they're burned out and tired and don't want to be here, they're still there helping, throwing rocks, pulling winch line, and that's what I love about this sport. have this many rigs, this many different skill levels, this many different built vehicles on a trail, you know, one vehicle is going to crush at one obstacle and one vehicle is going to struggle on the same obstacle. You just never know.
That's right.
Yeah.
What would you say to the people who just watch us online, keyboard warriors, who are like, I can do that with this rig?
Oh man, that's just a normal thing, you know. I could do that, you know, in my stock Cherokee or my Wrangler, yeah, and no you can't. But putting this on, I kind of get an idea, but I can't even imagine what this takes, and you know, and the behind the scenes and everything, and just awesome. You guys did a stellar job, and I want everybody to know the great job they did. I'm a YouTuber, so I just feel like I've got to say thanks for watching what we're doing and what we're out here doing, because you know, we do it for you guys to see. We can come out here and wheel. We don't have to bring cameras. You know, so
it's a good point.
Got to have everything I was expecting. Got a little breakage, some body damage, some Top Guns in front of the camera, Nick, and it was just awesome to watch. It really was. You know, hang out with a great group of people.
Tell me, who's your standout vehicle?
I'd probably have to say Paul. For as long as that thing was, like, I was shocked how well it got around. It was just so long and so low, I expected it to be stuck way more than it was. It's rough. The 3 o'clock morning, the 3 o'clock hour was probably the worst. Like the 3 to 6 was like, please, let's go home. Because we are passing 24 hours on the being up anyways. 24 hours out here alone. What are we going on, 28 hours? Realistically.
Yes, sir.
You guys that put this on, and your camera crew, and all of you guys that hauled this shit up and down and jimmied around all night, no way could I do it. I'd be like, my knees hurt now, my body hurts now, just back and forth, much less carrying equipment and lights and having to focus to not get run over by crazy sleep deprived maniacs.
After being a part of the Hell and Back Arizona, I thought that was the toughest. You know, we were going down most of those trails, large waterfalls, large boulders. Here, we were going up the whole entire day, night, morning. Every obstacle, one after another, was another wow factor. Just huge, difficult piece of trail that we've never seen before. Everybody has body damage. Bring a challenge like this and to bring 24 hours of hell to a trail ride of this magnitude, Marvin, you're nuts. You're 100% focused in the beginning, and as time goes on, just exhaustion, deprivation, you know, you're hungry. I mean, yeah, we got snacks and whatnot, and you know, we had meals and things like that, but you're just on the go constantly. It's hot during the days, it's cold in the mornings and at nights. I mean, you can see us in sweaters here this morning, but it's all the elements. You have to have what you need with you, and it's man versus machine.
us tonight.